Good morning, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed watching our mysterious video from yesterday. I know you've probably got lots of questions, just like we have too. The first thing I can do is confirm that I've spoken to Jim Harris. I've also looked through lots of emails that you've sent in with your ideas and suggestions about what he might do for a job. And you were right. Lots of you thought that Jim Harris was an astronaut, and he confirmed that he is. And we're going to be helping him. Our topic for this half term is called Space Academy. We're going to be learning lots of things about space and also speaking to Jim Harris so that he can teach us some fun facts too. So first of all today, we're going to be thinking about the story that Miss Lenton read yesterday. It's one of my favourite stories and it's written by my all-time favourite author. Can you remember what an author does? You're right, an author writes the story. But what about the illustrator? What does the illustrator do? The illustrator draws the pictures. Well done. So the first job we're going to do today is to have a go at reading some of the key words that were in the text yesterday. Some of these words you'll be able to robot talk. Don't forget, say each sound, use your robot arms, and then blend the sounds together. Some of the words will be written on a splat. They're the tricky words. You just need to know them. So have a look and try really hard to think back to our phonics lessons, back to our high five handprints in the classroom, and see if you can identify the tricky words that are on the splats. Good luck. Let's see if you can get all of them right. Back. T-H-E spells the. Met. Ix. Fix. Into. Ran. He, she, we, me, be, all end with an E. He. How many words did you manage to get right? I hope you were able to get them all right. If not, have another go and see if you can get them right next time. Just remember to use those robot arms and look out for those tricky words on the splats. Now, as I was listening to Miss Lenton read the story, I had lots of questions. Lots of things that I wanted to know about space. So later on in today's lesson, we're going to be thinking about some questions that we might want to ask Jim Harris. But first, I've got some questions for you. So listen carefully and see if you can think back to the story yesterday and answer each of my questions. I'm going to start by asking the question, and then I'll put a picture on the screen to help you find the answer if you're unsure. If you haven't listened to Miss Lenton's story yet, I suggest you pause this video, go back and watch Miss Lenton first, and then come back and join me for the rest of today's lesson. So your first question for today is, who did we meet in the story? Who were the main two characters? Well done if you said the main characters that we met were the boy and the Martian. Question number 2. What did the boy find in his closet? You can see in the picture that he found an aeroplane. Well done if you said aeroplane. Question number 3. Where did the boy meet the Martian? They met on the moon and realised that they were both in trouble. Question number 4. How did he get back home? He lowered himself down in a parachute and landed right in the sea. Now you've just heard me ask a few questions, and my questions started with different words. So in today's lesson, we're going to be thinking about these question words and having a go at asking our own questions that we can send to Jim Harris. Let's have a look at the Smart Notebook first to find out what we're doing. So today's learning objective is to use talk to organise and clarify thinking. We're going to be thinking about different questions that we can ask Jim Harris, and we need to make sure that they make sense. If the words are in the wrong order, it will just come out as gobbledygook. So we're going to try and think of some questions that we would like to know the answer to and make sure that they make sense before we say them. Now, some of you will recognise the picture that you can see on the screen. It's our steps to success. And these are the things we need to make sure we do in order to achieve the learning objective. So today, we need to make sure that for our steps to success, we are looking at the question words that you'll see on the screen. We are thinking about what we want to say, and then we are saying it. There's also some key vocabulary that we're going to be using in this lesson. Miss Lebesque is going to read these words out to you. Have a go at saying them after me. Question, what, when, how, who, where, why. So next, I'm going to click on each of the planets to reveal a question word. When that word is revealed, we need to have a go at thinking about a question that starts with that word. I'll have a go for each of them first, and then it's your turn after. Let me have a go at the first one. So the first word that's been revealed is why. And my question for Jim Harris is, why are you going to space? When? When will you land at your destination? What? What is it that you're looking for in space? How? How do you train to become an astronaut? Who? Who is travelling with you in the spacecraft? Where? Where did you take off from when you left planet Earth? So now I'd like you to have a go at looking at the question words on the screen and thinking of some questions of your own for Jim Harris. Some of the questions I've asked might be ones that you want to know the answer to as well, but you might have some ideas of your own. So, have a go at thinking of your own questions, making sure that you're saying the words in the right order so that your question makes sense. And if you'd like to, you can draw a picture or write the question down so that we can send it to Jim Harris. I'll see you all soon and cannot wait to hear your questions for Jim Harris. Bye everyone.